Today we have the Bergara BMR-22 Carbon rifle. It's great for precision shooting, so if you have competitions that you want to have a 22 for, that's just top-notch tack driver, bolt gun, or we use it for marksman camp, but also hunting would be a really neat one because it's so light. This Joker's only 5 pounds and it is accurate, and we're going to get into some more of that today. It's an 18-inch barrel in 22 long rifle, but they have a 20-inch one for 17 HMR or 22 Win mag if you want that more power. But what you'll notice different on the back of it, this is our sling steady. This is pretty neat because, okay, I always use a squeeze bag. I mean, that's just part of good shooting discipline. When you're shooting off a bench, when you're shooting prone. Do I take this hunting? No, it stays in the range bag. Sling Steady saw that void and they made this squeeze bag that fits on your sling. So now it's integrated into your weapon system, just like your bipod would be. You have a squeeze bag on the rear of your rifle all the time now. It comes from the factory just like this with those zip ties. You're gonna put your existing sling on those zip ties so you can pull it through the pouch. The paracord will keep it attached to your sling swivel so it won't scoot down your sling, but I find it's pretty stable and kind of stays in place anyway. So go check out slingsteady.com. You can use my promo code DustinSlings for 10% off your purchase there, and then you'll always have your squeeze bag with you. So it's time to shut up and shoot, and we have a special guest star today, and that's Tiny Sniper! All right, we have 2 of these because we use them to duel, well, not duel, but sniper versus sniper. Okay, we have contest with them at marksman camp. And so we're gonna start at 50 yards where we have our 0, but then we're gonna give you a sneak peek. If you're coming to a youth marksman camp, they're gonna know the answers. And that will give you a big advantage, but we have no way around that because we're gonna talk about scope holds and stuff like that. To the mats! The ammo we're using today is SK Standard Plus. I had a .53 inch group. That was my best. And then Tiny Sniper shot a .695 group. And we got our dopes. We're going from there. You want to do bullseye target? Wow, that went stinking high. That was way crazy bad. What'd you get? We have seen some cold bore shot differences. I'll go. Okay, I use the same hold. So that was just a cold bore thing. That's nuts. You want it? Try it. Back at you. Do it again. All right, now I'll take. All right. We are good and warmed up. Know your limits time. Go first. Okay, go ahead and go smaller if you want. Yeah, check that you didn't bump a dial. Oh, that was awesome dirt. That was crazy. Okay, work yourself in, and we'll call it good. You nicked that little guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have taken that. I just got bored and shot. Nice. Okay, I think you're good enough to move on. So now we are going for a golf ball at 100 yards. We'll go over these reticles in a minute, but they're pretty legit, and it makes it super easy, especially when you just keep using the reticles that you have. And with the subsonic ammo, we're getting a lot of drops, so our hold is 1 1/4 mil. All right, you using your sling steady too? You take the first one, I take the second. Nice! Your turn.
Yeah, left.
Okay, you found out though. Get it while it's moving. Nice! I'm gonna get that medal just because it's there. Nice. All right. Awesome. All right, that makes it so easy. Let's go further. This is our marksman camp challenge. We give them the rifle zeroed for 50 yards and let them play around with it, but then have a team challenge where they each get 1 chance with 1 shooter to pop the balloon out at 125 yards. We don't tell them the hold. They have to figure they got to figure that out themselves, Top Shot style. You want to do a 3, 2, 1 like we did hog hunting the other day?
Sure.
All right, you want to take yellow top, I'll take green top. All right, and our hold was 2.75.
2.5.
All right, are you ready? On 0. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. That was so good. All right, same thing, you're yellow. Just a touch. 3, 2, 1.
Great.
Just a touch.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so there's the Marksman Camp Challenge for you. Let's go further. So these are the Blackhound Optics Genesis model, 4 to 14 power, 44 objective lens. And the neat thing is though, the mill dot reticle, it's not even a dot, the milled reticle goes all the way to 12, I believe? Yeah, 12. And so you can, it's so easy to hold because we are almost using it all the way to 12 out to 300 yards. So out there at 200 yards, we have 2 root beer cans. When you're ready. Nice job! Cool, see if you can take mine before I get it. Oh no! Oh, you can't see it, can you?
Yes, I can.
I trimmed the limb behind it. No way! Nice! Tiny Sniper takes this one. Very cool. Our furthest target out is at 260 yards, and we're just gonna shoot a 3-round group and see what we can do. Okay, I had the wrong hold, but I'm just going to shoot a group. Dude, your group is, you got 2-inch group on that middle dot. You did it right. Oh my goodness. We got to go measure that. That's too good. You did great. So we ran the numbers, and your group was awesome. My hold was so off, but you were aiming at that dot when you were just touching it. 2.6-inch group size, which is 0.9 MOA. So while I did better at 50 yards, you did amazing here, because I was 1.4 MOA, and you were 0.9. So that's pretty stinking awesome. Oh, and if y'all want to know about the big flashy light thing, I can't. Okay, there you go. We'll put one on the a link on the link tree. If you haven't noticed and didn't realize it, it's really made as a small scale. That's what BMR stands for, Bergara Micro Rifle. So it's just like a Remington 700. It even takes a Remington 700 trigger, but this one is adjustable and better than a Remington 700. But I say that because if you wanted to put an aftermarket one in, you could. But it is adjustable just by a Allen hex head here from 7 ounces to 3 pounds. We have our set at, we just did 3 pulls and our average was 2.9 pounds. So pretty good and a good single stage break. So very clean there. You do have a cocking indicator right here with that red tab, so you know it's cocked, so it's easy. Takedown is as easy as pulling the bolt, and when you do pull the bolt, you'll find that you have 2 extractors there. So extra reliability, and the only issue I had today, I would say that was my part when I short stroked it or just kind of fumbled trying to run it too fast. If you read the website, they say they come with a 30 MOA rail or mount, but mine were both marked 0 MOA. I contacted the rep at Bergara and they said, yeah, they are running 0 MOA now. So don't know the reason for that, but of course it's threaded 1/2 inch by 28, so you can put a suppressor on it. We are running the GSL Woodlands because it's a carbon fiber barrel on a lightweight rifle, and that sub 3-ounce suppressor is working quite nicely. And topped off with that Blackhound optic, we've had a lot of fun with it. The rifle shipped with a 5-round and a 10-round magazine. So the 5 rounds will be pretty flush, so you just have a little nub, which you need in order to pull it out, and of course 10 rounds are going to extend out more. Shout out to Gun Mag Warehouse that sent us a couple handfuls of these magazines for filming as well as using at Marksman Camp. These are going to be much more reliable than the Savage rifles we used. We have the Mark II that we are now retiring, mainly because the magazines stink and the extraction issues, which now dual extractors, we shouldn't have an issue there. If you want to pick one of these up, they run around $600. But with the accuracy we're getting, you don't need to upgrade the trigger. It's ready to go out of the box. I think it's a pretty cool deal. And also remember, you can use my code DustinSlings over at slingsteady.com to pick up your rear sling bag. Thanks for watching today, guys. I guess that's it. Okay, bye-bye.